I don't know if you guys have seen this news already or not, but it's going around everywhere and really quickly. So this guy, Muhammad Shafi Ismail, was arrested for 4 different charges. Now, I'm not going to explain all the charges, but basically what he did was he drove recklessly and he caused hurt to several people and also killed 2 people. Now, despite causing 2 persons death and several people injured, this guy also failed to stop after an incident. Like, I do not know, man. Like, I don't know how to feel about this. I'm angry at the same time. I'm also sad that many people was involved in this. We're not talking about 1, we're not talking about 2, but we're talking about several people. But 2 persons death is already a big thing, like a huge thing. On top of all of that, police actually suggested that he should put an e-tag on him, but he said, I don't think it's necessary. Why do you have to say these kind of things during this period of time? Like, if it was me, right, who caused this situation, right, you just accept my fate during this period of time. Whatever charge you want to give me, just take. But I don't want to talk about him. You know, everybody has been talking about this guy causing the accident. But the most important thing that I want to talk about right now is people who were injured or passed on because of this incident. We have 57 years old Madam Nurzihan Juwahib and this teenager Afifa Munira Muhammad Azril. These are the people that got injured. Lee Yao Ming, Mr. Weng Haifeng, Mr. Chia Tong Chai, Mr. Muhammad Asman Muhammad Enjah, and 2 11-year-old boys were also injured during this incident. A bit backstory about this particular incident. Madam Nurzihan Juwahib was actually on her way to work. Now, she was a senior technician working at a pest control firm, and I also heard that she's probably taking care of mom or a relative at home. Now, not only she was trying to support her family at home, but do note that she is 57 years old and still taking care of her family members. Now, who is going to bear the responsibility to take care of her family right now while she's gone? There's a reason why she's still working really hard at the age of 57. Now, Singapore is not cheap. Singapore is a place where you really need to work hard and not complain with the job that you're working at. With all of that in mind, right, she still work at her current age to support her family members. Now, who is going to take care of her family members at home now? We also have this 17 years old Afifa Munira. She's a JC student. She have a bright future ahead of her. She was brought up really well by her parents. Her father is a Coast Guard police officer. And as a parent, it's suddenly you raise your child to be the best of the best in school, going to JC, she have a bright future ahead. Something that you don't have to worry about, and then things like this actually happen. You ended both this person's life. Now guys, if you guys want to drive and if you all want to race, okay, Singapore is not a place to do it. Go to Malaysia or something. There are a lot of cars on the road, especially during the work hours or the school hours where everybody's rushing to work or rushing to school. These are the time where you should be mindful when you're driving or you're riding. Now, there has been a lot of cases of accidents that have been happening in Singapore. Now, if you're a driver or you're a rider, please be mindful of the way you drive. Yes, sometimes it could be very frustrating. Maybe you're tired from work. Maybe you didn't have good sleep. Maybe you have problems at home when you're driving. Make sure you're in the sane mind while you're driving. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. My condolences goes out to both of them.